अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। चूँकि मैं तनवीर अहमद भाट गवर्नमेंट जॉब करता हूँ वाइल्ड लाइफ में, तो मैं चूँकि आपको पता है कि मैं इस वीडियो चैनल के ज़रिए से लोगों को खेती के बारे में, वाइल्ड लाइफ के बारे में, फॉरेस्ट के बारे में जानकारी देता हूँ। आज मैं आपके सामने एक अच्छा सा टॉपिक उठाने वाला हूँ। वो क्या है, हम लोगों का रोल क्या है, पब्लिक का रोल क्या है कि ताकि हम ह्यूमन मैन एनिमल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को कम कर सकें, यानी कि जंगली जानवरों से बच सकें। पहला क्या है, आप पॉइंट बाय पॉइंट सुनिए। फर्स्टली, अवेयर द पब्लिक रिगार्डिंग द destruction of habitat of wild animals like jungles and forest fire results in degradation of living place of wild animals. By this way, wild animals escape from there and reach the living place of public like villages and hazard the domestic animals and humans. So, curb or control the deterioration of due to jungles, forests, and other living places of wild animals. Secondly, various shortcut reasons due to which we can prevent or mitigate the main animal conflict, like do not make efforts like loss of biodiversity of wild animals and plant species. And thirdly, do not introduce invasive species in locality of wild animals living place, and control on livestock grazing, pollution, loss of agrochemicals and pollution, greenhouse effect, ozone depletion in the forests and jungles, by which we can prevent or control on man-animal conflict. Secondly, foresters or other officers should always monitor or watch their wildlife, patrolling or combating poaching, and educate the public regarding the need of conservation of wildlife in national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, zoos, etc., for enhancing the tourism industry. Third one is Government of Jammu and Kashmir and India, particularly their wildlife and forest department, should make or enhance their efforts to control on illegal felling, encroachment of forest, due to which wild animals drag from the forests towards urban and rural areas. Fourth one is prevent their wildlife by protecting the wildlife in national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, and zoos by fencing around them, and prevent their endangered species from extinction and mitigation of man-animal conflict, and also educate the public or people regarding the conservation of national parks and others. Fourth one is children and women are more vulnerable to animal attack. Leopard attacks can be avoided if people move in groups or accompanied by elderly people. Fifth one is provide sufficient lights around your utilities outside your home so that animals do not feel safe in their vicinity. Sixth, remove bushes and shrubs from the vicinity of houses as they provide provide hiding place for wild animals. Seventh one is if you have pet or domestic animals, make sure that their shutters are leopard proof. And eighth one is do not chase or try to go near to wild animals if sighted from a distance. And also make use of social media, newspapers, media, TV, to educate the remote or far-flung people of villages near to jungles, to educate or inform them regarding the need of conservation of wildlife, to protect or कॉन्स्ट्रंट ऑन मैन एनिमल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट। इसको अच्छा सा पॉइंट है, आप उसको नए से सुनिए। Make use of social media, newspapers, for example, also media, TV, to educate the remote or far-flung people of villages near to jungles, to educate or inform them regarding the need of conservation of wild animals, to prevent or constant on man-animal conflict. And also uh, 10th point is every forest officer should play their role in managing and maintaining the health of forest lands by conducting technical forest work, collecting data on forest conditions, reforestation, fire management, wildlife habitat management, public outreach and education, strong knowledge of forestry principles and practices. And also, 11th point is wildlife control rescue room should be established more and more in the locality of remote forest villages with all facilities to combat against the man animal conflict, to capture leopard, bear, fox in their in their in the far-flung urban and rural areas. And also prevent from deforestation of forests and enhance on afforestation or reforestation of forests. And also last 2 points are prevent from harvesting of forests and plant seedlings of enhanced species of forest crops in gaps or spaces of forest lands. Last one is अच्छा से do not make whom are live in remote or near forest area as they there happens in increase in man conflict. So ये सब कुछ था कि कैसे हम पब्लिक लोग इस इन रूल्स लाज को फॉलो कर सके ताकि हम मिटिगेशन कर सकते मैन इन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट से बच सके। तो मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि इस वीडियो से आप लोगों को कुछ फ़ायदा आ जाए। तनवीर अहमद भट्ट आपको सलाम करता है। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। इस वीडियो को सुनिए गौर से, ये अंग्रेज़ी में लिखा है, इसको उर्दू में, कश्मीरी में सीखिए क्या बोल रहा है, कुछ हेल्प तो होगी इसके ज़रिए से। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।